Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
Oh, wow. Hello. Thank you all for tuning in to Swap Radio. I'm your host, Monica. I'm going to get right into it. Basically, put this down. I can focus right here.
Focus, man. Don't stop to holler at me, man.
I can't do this with you. Hold on now. Listen, y'all. We are here every Thursday.
Yeah.
Every Thursday.
What day is it? What day is it? Thursday, dog.
Y'all gonna have to excuse him because he didn't take his medicine. But we here every Thursday. If you miss an episode, just log on to ONFIRE-TV.com. Check out any previous episodes. I do have some messages from some former co-hosts that want to come back. Mm-hmm. They want to spin the block. That's the only thing I'm allowing to spin the block. You know, nobody else.
I don't know, Maggie.
What you say?
I don't know, Maggie.
Y'all, that's Diamond K in the background. He's gonna fill in until Tony arrives. However, he over there tripping for sure. Right, sis. Only him to be acting.
You know.
So, anyway, if you would like to be a guest, or if you have a topic, definitely you. If you have a topic that you want us to discuss, then you can send an email to theswapradioshow@gmail.com, or as you all know, you can hit up our social media, Swap Radio, on everything. My personal Instagram is Monica WLS and the number 2. Facebook, Monica Still Standing. I have gotten some friend requests on Facebook. I wish y'all would go over to Instagram. I'm accepting everybody, no matter what. But I promise I'm a little lenient. Not lenient. I'm a little strict with who I accept on
the
Facebook.
Opposite of lenient.
Yes, the total opposite. I'm a little strict over there because I post my grandbaby. And, you know, that's not for everybody. So, you over there correcting me. But it's cool because I correct people all the time.
All the time, every day. Twice on Sunday.
Oh, the light-skinned guy, he ready to get it. All right, y'all. So listen, some of you do know, some of you don't know. I am wearing a Motive 360 shirt. Shout out to my youngest daughter. This is her brand. If you would like to make a purchase, it's Motive 360 on Facebook and Instagram. I believe also TikTok. I haven't really got on. Just use Instagram, y'all. Just use Instagram. Motive 360. I will also share the link on one of the posts as well. Let me tell you all about some things we have coming up as well. before I get Diamond K to acting crazy. Shanette and myself, we are giving a pre-Mother's Day crab feast. I've been posting about it, so if you follow me on any of my social medias, you have seen this. The tickets are $85. It's going to be catered by Comrades. It's on Saturday, May 11th from 4 to 8. We do have a DJ. We will be doing karaoke. As you see, it's karaoke and crab feast. Come out. Even if you can't sing, just come on out and enjoy the food and the crabs. I can't sing, but I will be rapping. You best believe. My daughter is sick of me with the crush on you, but I will still be doing it. She has no choice. So if you would like to purchase a ticket, you can hit up myself at 410-336. I didn't give you the updated flyer, but 410-336-1719 is
It's not the updated flyer?
It kind of is, but
This is the one you sent me.
Right, but that other number, people are saying that they're getting a busy signal.
Okay.
I want to make sure my people.
We got updated. Okay, we got updated.
Yeah, because when my people sell a table, my people get a bottle. So it is BYOB. Okay. However, it is also unlimited soft drinks and unlimited beer.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, so it's a pre-Mother's Day karaoke crab feast. All right. So it's going to be karaoke and crabs. Crabs and karaoke, $85. $85, what do they get?
All you can eat crabs, of course.
All you can eat crabs. Now, that's good. That all you can eat crabs is good. We're in Baltimore, so you know we like crabs, crab-ass niggas, and we like to eat crabs, too. Crab-ass bitches, too. All that. All right? So crabs, so okay, got that. Crabs and butter. We're going to have butter, right? Okay, we need butter. All right. And,
I'm not playing with you.
All right. Okay. You got that. What else? So what else on the menu? What if they? Some people do this. Come to a crab feast but don't like crabs. Is there any other food for them, or they just SOL?
Of course it is. They can, have some Merlin corn on the cob.
Yummy.
Pulled barbecue pork or fried chicken.
Very good. Okay.
Baked beans, mac and cheese, Caesar salad, and yes, black people, watermelon. Chesapeake chips and dessert.
Yum. Okay, that's good. So it's a lot of options, a lot of choices. Because we see $85 and some people might get confused. What is the $85? But it's well worth it. Drinks. So explain the drinks to me. You explained it to me before. One more time. What is the deal with the drinks?
Okay, so originally the drinks were included originally because we were just gonna give the drinks away. However, I feel like people can bring what they like to drink. BYOB. Yeah. You bring your own bottle. However, for those that don't drink, you have unlimited soft drinks. If you drink beer, you don't have to bring a bottle. You get unlimited beer. Mm-hmm. So this price includes unlimited beer and unlimited soft drinks and water.
Very good. Very good. And again, for tickets, call what number?
410-336-1719. And that'll be me, of course. Okay. I have like 4 people asking for tables. I have 4 people that purchase tables. So tables are going quick. I haven't gotten an update from Shanette on what she's selling, but at this point, we will be sold out by the time May gets here for sure. Yeah. However, the last day to purchase a ticket will be April 26th, I believe. We're going to stop selling tickets 2 weeks before the event.
Okay.
So that'll be April 26th. So think early. Don't wait till the last minute. We will be doing door prizes, 50-50 raffles, things of that nature. So just come out. We're going to have fun. I promise I'm not singing. I'm serious. I will be rapping, but I will not be singing. I cannot. It's not going to happen. Okay. Also,
happy about that.
I've been listen, I don't know about this Jamaica thing because I know I talked about it a little bit. That's supposed to be my birthday trip. I keep hearing positive, but then I hear negative about the travel advisory. So I'm a little nervous. I don't know what I want to do. And I have people going with me. So if they don't feel safe, then we'll go somewhere else. I just have to like reschedule or postpone.
Figure out where it's gonna be. Yeah.
Jamaica, yeah. So y'all listen. It's coming out. Just stay tuned.
Well, I mean, I was thinking about this when we talked about this a couple weeks ago. And if y'all want to go to Jamaica, just go to Jamaica, Queens.
You so make me sick. Like, what are we talking about? Nobody's doing that.
Jamaica, Queens? That might not be safe.
No. You are so rude. For no reason. I want to go to Jamaica. Jamaica.
Maybe I'll go to the Blue Caribbean on Park Heights. It's kind of Jamaican.
Always the light skin people. Always the light skin people. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything on that. Just
we used to say this at the end of all commercials. Be there.
Oh, y'all, he did not take his medicine. I'm just going to read this one quote. Life quote. Y'all. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, don't you sing R. Kelly song. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. That's it. Not cute, R. Kelly.
You look. How you know that that's what I was going?
Because I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I know you a little bit.
Yeah.
That much. So, real quick, I don't have all the details because I wasn't really paying attention. But I want to, send out my prayers to Kansas City people and family members that was affected by that shooting during the parade.
Definitely.
I don't like the team. They beat us.
See, if we had won, none of this would have ever happened.
That's what
some people might have got beat up a little bit, but it wouldn't have been like this.
No, we didn't have any incidents at our 2 celebrations.
Right.
So no, I won't say that. However, y'all, we got all of we got all that stuff down. Let's jump right on into this bad. I'm sorry. Let me warn some people. This is not a censored show. We say what we want to say. I just always hope that my parents are not watching, which they seem to somehow tune in. But I do cuss. I do.
How y'all doing?
Boy, shut up. I do use profanity sometimes, and more than likely it will come out for this person because I haven't been feeling Monique for some years now. So we're going to get into the next topic, basically. Look at her and her daddy. So I am guilty of not watching, what's his name?
Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, Shay. I have not.
Okay.
Don McKay, have you watched it?
You talking about have I watched the interview with him and Monique? Yeah. I did.
I didn't watch it. I didn't like what I was hearing, like even the little snippets of what was going on. I didn't like it. And that's in relation to the comedian.
Here's what I don't like. I don't like the fact that now all the comedians want to go in there and blast each other all the time. Like it's just become this, and he's been doing the show for a couple of years, probably 3 years. But lately it's really gotten, popular, and we just have all these comedians just going on here. Like they ain't even telling no jokes. Like they just blasting other comedians, and I don't.
They're not telling jokes.
Right, they're not telling no jokes.
It's an interview.
Yeah, I got it. Man.
Listen. Look at her. She said.
Okay. All right. And I will not.
So look, I put proud Gigi up there. Oh my goodness.
You did.
Anyway. So anyway, listen, right. The only thing I really cared about was when she was speaking on her son. And only because, of course, I have 2 sons, but also I have 2 daughters, and I can't imagine me going on social media to have a conversation speaking on our relationship. I don't care how, if it's fragile, if it's a mess, like we've been arguing, I haven't spoken to, I'm not going to have that conversation on social media. And it seems like she's not really having the conversation, honestly. It seems like her daddy is having this conversation.
Yeah.
Because even when he responded to her son, Shalon, she said, he talking. So she's like, he was always uncle. Somebody explain to me, how do you have your child calling your man uncle? And then you have kids with him. So your child is looking like, mommy had kids with uncle. This is nasty. This is nasty. But before we really get into that, Monique claims that she was trying to reach out to her son. Her son responded to what she had to say about him on Club Shay Shay. Right. Okay, let me not say that. On Shannon Sharp Show. He responded to what she had to say.
All right, so before you unpack that, let me ask you, do you think that it's appropriate that that you respond to what your parent, you got a famous parent, they do an interview, they talk about family. Do you think that it's appropriate for him to even come to social media with this?
It kind of goes along with a statement that I make probably every other show. If you disrespect me on social media, don't come to me to apologize. I need your apology to be just as loud as your disrespect was. So that means if you said it on social media, then I'm gonna need your apology on social media. So she said it on social media, and that's what he responded.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's interesting because she had, so you didn't see the clip, but I don't know if you saw this clip or not, but there was a point on the interview. So initially Shannon Sharp uploads these long, the full video, right? Like 2 hours and some change. And I personally think he should do it more like Vlad does it, where he breaks it up into pieces and then later on uploads the entire clip. Right. So what they have started doing is uploading the full video and then also breaking them down into like 30-minute clips on certain topics.
As it should be.
Right. And so exactly. So I watched the first thing that I watched was a clip where she was talking about Oprah and Tyler Perry. And that was kind of what the clip was titled. So it was like 30 minutes long. And she was so bent out of shape. She was so hurt. She said that Oprah came to her and said that her mother wanted to come on, I'm sorry, not the mother, the brother who she said molested her, wanted to come on the show, and she didn't. And Oprah asked her, did she want to be on there? She said she didn't want nothing to do with it. She thought that maybe he had healed or was a better person, so she thought that was cool. But she said that Oprah didn't tell her that she was having her whole family on there, and she was hurt about that or whatever, and that was one of the things that she brought up. But so the family obviously is estranged. It's like there's a lot going on there. And when you have a public spat, we know from just our family, and if you've had different times where people say stuff, friends say stuff on social media, and but when it's somebody like this who has a large following, and y'all have these public, where your dirty laundry is kind of put out there, is it up to somebody to say, I'm not going to feed into this and just let them do their thing? Or should you go back and forth with even your mother or brother or something like that?
Why should I turn the cheek? like, come on.
Yeah.
I do have a child that just, and when he did that earlier today.
What was that? What you mean?
take,
get upset. Yeah.
People post random stuff that I think is like inappropriate for Facebook.
Right.
But I'll text them. I'm like, do you think that makes sense to have on Facebook? Okay, I'll delete it. But when you want to go on social media and do the same thing, you at one point you need to be the parent. But
like you just said, okay, but you just said right there, like he posted something that was inappropriate and you called him up. Now, what if you had put on the post, boy, da 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 da, whatever? He might have been going back and forth with you, right?
I put shaking my head on the post.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put shaking my head, but
yeah,
he responded to that. But I didn't like his response. I felt like you were talking too much, putting people in your business. So you needed to delete that. Yeah. So he ultimately deleted it. But sometimes he needs the voice of reason to come knock on the door. But Monique has been talking about her estranged relationship with her son forever. He never responded.
That's true until now. Right.
So now it's like, wait a minute, hold on now, because I'm a father now. So you putting this stuff out here, and let me respond this way. So can we see his response?
Yeah.
You have his response in queue for me. No, those are her fake receipts.
Oh, those are her receipts. I'm sorry. You want to see? I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold up. I wasn't ready for that. You want to see? You want to see his video? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, his response to Monique. Even speaking of him on Club Shay Shay.
Why you doing? Is that your Shay Shay dance?
Yes, that's Medea.
Okay. While I pull this clip up, do you think that he looks like Medea, like Mike Epps said?
Listen, I think that when they did his casket sharp makeup, my God. I really only be seeing clips because I don't have time. If it's more than an hour, I'm not sitting still for that. Maybe I have ADD. I don't know. But I'm not sitting still. Okay. When we get on here, we get to talking and be talking, especially once we get into dating. Like, it'd be real.
All right. I'm pulling up this clip. Give me a second. What date was that?
You are so bad.
Okay. While I do this, what are your thoughts on the halftime show for Usher?
Are we taking a break? Listen.
Yeah, we're taking a break while I pull this clip.
I love the halftime show. I feel like you're trying to get to the Alicia Keys thing.
Well, I would go there next, yes, but
I love the halftime show. It's nothing. I felt like it was some songs he should have gave us more of. I did want to hear "Lovers and Friends."
Yeah, but I'm saying this is just there it is. How I messed that up. It's just a clip. It was just a little clip. It was just a little, you know what I mean?
Oh, what? I wanted to hear "Lovers and Friends." Like, what are you talking about? I will go to the concert, but the tickets cost too much. I have a lot going on. I don't have time to pay for that.
What's like? Is $200 too much?
I mean, if somebody's gifting it to me, no.
Yeah. Oh no, but if you got, I got you.
I mean, listen, I'm going to Disney. It's either Jamaica, New Orleans, the NOLA, whatever everybody be saying. Yeah. I need, you know what I'm saying? I can't.
All right, I think this is what you wanted.
This is the clip. Hi. All right, y'all. Check it out.
I am Shalon. I am a stand-up comedian, Monique's oldest son. I guess I felt the need to make this video to just provide some context into this false narrative about her praying to the universe. I know to reconcile our relationship or whatever the hell it is. I wrote it all down so that way I don't go all over the place and get emotional or anything like that. So I'm going to talk like I'm reading a script, but it's just going to help me kind of stay together. But to address the Club Shay Shay interview that she did where she states that she prays to the universe in regards to reconciling our relationship, as I stated, is odd. My mother and I both know that that is a very false narrative, and I would like to free her of having to continue telling that lie. Faith without work is dead, and neither one of us cares to put forth any effort to reconcile with the other. We are separate, as she put it, because she doesn't care to be my mother any more than I care to be her son. Neither one of us has had the desire to reach out to the other in a very long time, and I don't think that either of us anticipates that feeling ever returning. Speaking with my mother directly, in my experience, will either lead to some odd newfound moment of clarity in regards to how she was as my mother, or she retreats back to daddy to move forward with a conversation. And I'm tired of hearing my mother's truths. Newsflash, I'm not sure if people know, but standing in your truth doesn't make you noble. I'm not sure if people are aware of that. But responding this way, I feel as though it allows me to say my piece uninterrupted. To those wondering, well, why say something now? Call it a form of therapy for me, I suppose. But when her daddy had intentionally stated that they have 3 sons, but his wife is on the internet talking about the 4th son in a video that has millions of views, that rubbed me the wrong way. But anyway, to inform a child that you are not interested in being a mother at a time when that kid is the only kid that has the potential to lead a child to believe that you are not interested in them specifically. But to take it a step further, you also admit, my mother had also admitted to me that she didn't do the best job that she could do, which would also make one begin to question, all of your past decisions and prior emotional interactions. But to be completely honest and fair, those were things that I was willing to get over. Nobody's perfect. We're all human. But my mother showed a clear lack of humility, compassion, and consideration when taking any level of accountability for those things. My mother does a fantastic job of acknowledging a lot of things, but she doesn't take accountability very well. And anything that she may take true accountability for, it's only at her convenience, in my experience. But if I had to guess, though, her interest in being a mother probably started around the time that she married her daddy and had his children. But that interest, obviously seemed one-sided, and as it should have been.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. It definitely was. Wow. So, you know how when I discuss things, I also like to see where it may fit in my life, right? So, just listening to him, it makes me recall when a lot of people be like, "You have a son? Your son is how old?" But see, my thing is like, no, for real, because my sons don't be taking pictures. So like when I post my daughters, it's like, oh, I thought you only had the girls, because my sons don't be taking pictures. So like, how can I post a picture of them if they don't take them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I definitely say, I might tell them happy birthday or whatever the case may be. But looking at this play out on the internet, it makes me want to have a sit down with my babies. Like, y'all don't feel some kind of way, do y'all? Y'all take some pictures, because I don't want no for real. I don't want any of that mess with my kids. Now we saw that, but I didn't want to play the entire clip because it goes on.
Yeah, he talks for nine minutes or so.
I was going to say about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so I didn't want to take that much time because I have another topic as well. But a short thing about some questions. But the part that we didn't get to was, it was a point where Shalon was homeless, and he was trying to get some help, like from his mother. So during the time that he was homeless, he found out that his mother had established a UTMA account for him. It was worth $45,000. But this just goes to speak on what kind of, not just what kind of person she is, but what kind of mother. And this is not to tear her down. This is just a fact. So people don't think that what they do or say can affect their children. But baby, he's homeless. He's asking you how to access this. You tell him you don't know about that. You don't know how to access it. However, him trying to figure out how to access it, he found out that mail had been sent to her address, every address that they have lived at, and he's lived there with her at these addresses. So it was mail sent to her, but she didn't tell him about the account. Once he reached 18, she couldn't pull money off of it. He had to be the one to do it. But she neglected to tell him about it. She never brought it to his attention.
Well, she had been the one she's the one that established it, right?
She did.
Yeah, so she didn't, so she didn't have to establish it. She didn't have to tell him about it. And even though she couldn't access it once he turned immature.
You established it for your son.
Yeah, but they was obviously not on good terms.
Well, what difference it make? Because the money just gonna sit. You're not gonna get anything.
Yeah, that's true. But it's just like, okay, so let's look at it like with your boys. If one of the boys, you had set up an account for them or whatever, now, since paying one since their whole life, now they 18, 19 or whatever, and you're not on good terms, and he like, Ma, where's the money or whatever? How can I get the money? And you the one to set up, so you still
leave that part out that one of them are homeless. They're in struggle mode.
Yeah, and so you saying that she should have released the funds at that point?
She can't release them. She can't deny him from getting them. They are for him. She should have. But
the mindset probably is, I put this money in here, so it's my money.
So when you gonna be the parent and stop being the bitch?
You're right.
I mean, at what point? At what point do you do that? Sometimes you got to put on your big girl's panties. Remember, it was.
And her panties are big.
And then she got skinny, and now
let's do the Miss Parker panties. These are Miss Parker panties, but she was this dead. These was big panties here.
Right. So, like what she said on Club Shay Shay, she gonna let this all play out, right?
Yeah.
As he said, all she do, because we didn't get to that, but all she do is they speak on what they've done for them or what they may have helped him with. He said at one point they called and said they was gonna them.
When you say them, when you say them, you talking about them.
Her and daddy, them. Yeah. Her daddy, not his. Yeah. That's his uncle. Okay. So they offered them $5,000 towards getting a car. He said then they called him back and said they would give them $10,000. He said, no, listen, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for giving me the money. But why does she keep having to throw that up in his face? That's what I don't like. When someone do something for me and then you want to throw it in my face. Well, I don't want you to do anything for me. Because then it's nothing for you to throw in my face. I just think that as a parent, some of these things shouldn't happen. Period. I'm not running to social media about my kids. I'm just not. Because it's going to be embarrassing to me, embarrassing to them, embarrassing to the family that are looking at it. I could be wrong.
Right.
Trust me, if you disagree, I would love to hear it. Because I don't know. I already didn't rock with Monique after a certain point, but she's really starting to act like that mother in Precious. Yeah, she played that character well because.
Well, you gotta give her that. She did play that character well.
That is her, because that's not good. And I mean, since that video, you guys, he's made 2 more. Because in a response, Monique and her husband decided to speak. Now, this is the soft spot for me because the stepfather, the uncle, whoever he calls himself, the daddy of Monique, he was saying that her son was
weird,
dealing with mental illness, and he was having
about her son.
Saying that Shalom was dealing with a mental illness, or he was having a breakdown or something.
He
He
did not seem like he had any mental illness to me.
That young man is very articulate.
Yeah, he seemed very very capable of expressing himself.
Exactly.
Everything went together fine. The stuff he was saying made sense. And the stuff he was saying about Monique, from what I've seen about her, seemed to be true. I mean, I don't know every little detail, but definitely about accountability. When she talks about all of her disagreements with every comedian under the sun, except for Cat Williams, she has no accountability. Oprah, no, everybody did something to her. She ain't do nothing wrong to nobody.
Exactly. Which don't that sound crazy?
Crazy.
So everybody else is wrong and you're right.
It's never one time when she was like, right here, I messed up. Like I shouldn't have did that. No, it doesn't happen with Monique.
Right. Or I should not have said that.
Right.
When they start speaking on things and then Taraji start talking about stuff, and then I didn't even like Vivica Fox's response to that. Like, girl, you probably satisfied with getting pennies on the dollar. Because I haven't seen anything good since what is it? Two could play that game. But
Two could play that game.
I'm not gonna go there on Vivica.
Was that in the 90s or the early 2000s? Maybe it might have been in the 90s.
Whatever it was in. Okay.
Wow.
So, listen, I stand with the son. I don't know. I stand with, what's his name? Shalon Jackson.
Yeah.
I stand with him. I don't know where you guys stand. Y'all know us. Well, you know me. You can keep this conversation going after we stop here, because I still be talking. If y'all want to go follow him, yes, I'm shouting him out. If you want to go follow him, it's SHO_NOMADDAD on TikTok.
DAD.
So basically, show SHO_NOMAD NOMADDAD dad. Yeah, go check them out. All of the videos are there. I can't show them all here in the short window of time that we have. However, y'all know us here at Swap Radio. We love dating questions. We always get them. So I'm only going to do two because our time is running short again. Why do men? So, Diamond K, you're a man. You have to answer this. I can't answer this. I have an assumption. That's all I have. But why do men hold on to women they don't want to be in a relationship with? Come on, Diamond K, run that answer.
You said why?
Why do men hold on to women that they don't want to be in a relationship with?
Why must a brother kill another for the color of a rag? Why? That was my question about gangbanging. So it's like anything. Why does a kid play with had his toy he not playing with, and then somebody else touch the toy, like, ooh, mine. Why? Why people do anything? I mean, obviously it's their decision, it's placeholder.
So why won't you let her go and be free? And I don't mean like personally. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I consult a lot of people and counsel a lot of people, and
cool. What? Counsel them on what?
Confidentiality, but I will say that I do consult people on business decisions, branding, marketing.
Yes.
You're campaigns. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
But not relationship stuff.
No, I'm also a relationship expert.
Bullshit.
And so no, it's not. It is true.
Bullshit.
Just like I just told you on marketing, on business decisions, on media relations, on political campaigns, crisis management, relationships fall in that category. And so here's why you may say that. Okay, now I'm not perfect, but I can look at somebody else's scenario without attaching my emotion to it and say, hey, maybe you should have done this. Maybe you should have thought about that. Now, in my own life, when it's me as the person, I'm not as I'm not as skilled with being able to apply that to myself because it's emotion attached to it from me. And it's hard to look at things objectively. But if somebody else sits down and I could say, man, you should have did this, and this.
Hello?
And so, yeah. So I am an expert, and I'm not an expert in my own relationships. I've screwed those up. What? Yes. Proud GG.
What was the answer to the question?
What question?
Why do men hold on?
I answered that already. I said there's no one answer to that. So it would depend on the person. But if you want to take generally speaking, a couple of guys, if we surveyed 5 guys and you ask them that question, they're going to probably give 5 different answers. So I can give you what those answers are. One is they're getting something financially from it and they don't want to let that go. B, they're getting something physically from it and they don't want to let that go. 3 would be it's what people expect. It may be what people view as the perfect relationship. The family likes it, everybody likes it, and they don't want to, rock the boat because they're worried about what people may say, right? So you have that. Then you also have people just complacent, and a lot of people don't like change, and I don't want to start over. I'm just gonna stay right here. It's just whatever. And then you have that, and then you have others folks, which is kind of a variation of the first, which is they don't know what to do, right? They don't know how to do it and what steps to take. So like I said, there's a lot of different answers, but just like anything, why do people do whatever they do? It's a couple of different reasons.
Okay. So anyway, because I don't have an answer. I can't answer for men.
But what about for women? Why would a woman do it? It's the same thing. It's the same question. Will you just turn it to yourself?
I only answer the questions that people say.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Okay. So the other question was, what do you want? So
you talk like you know what that? Let me know.
Listen. So as a single person, as a single person, right? And you're seeking, whether it's the same sex or opposite sex, you're seeking of whatever. When you're out, you're single, whatever. So I'm going to answer the question because it was actually for me. So please. I just, you know how I do. I put it on everybody.
Yeah.
So when I say what I want, and I swear they always want us to talk about dating. Right. But when a guy asks me what kind of man I'm looking for or whatever.
Wait, a guy has said that to you before?
Yes.
He said a guy said to you, like, what kind of man you looking for?
Yes. So listen, what do you what do you look for in a man?
What you looking for in a man?
Here's my problem with answering that.
Okay.
If I tell you these things, you're gonna pretend to be these things. And then it's going to be all gravy. And then eventually, the review will come out.
Definitely.
And then I'll be wasting my time.
Wow. Do you believe in wasted time?
I do.
Or do you believe in lessons learned?
It's a waste of time. And during that wasted time, I've learned some lessons. Okay? Don't try to play with words with me. Okay. So that's that. However, I can honestly sit here and say, I'm not looking. I always say that. I'm not looking. I'm not seeking. The Bible says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. So I'm waiting to be found. What I did before is over and done with. Yeah. That was us putting ourselves together. Divorce. I'm good. However, at where I am now, dating in hopes of being in a committed relationship, which in hopes turns into a marriage. Like, that's the way it's supposed to go. I don't feel like somebody should be in a relationship for 10, 20, 50. Like, my thing, when people do that playing house thing, when your mate is in the hospital, I don't care what it is, you can't make any decisions. Because you just been the girlfriend all this time. I honestly believe a man knows whether he wants to marry a woman or not. I don't think it takes more than 6 months to a year. Somebody might think I'm crazy, but I know people who've gotten married after 6 months, after a year, and they're still together. Not saying that I would do the 6 months. No. I'm just saying that this is what I'm looking for. Committed relationship that leads to marriage. Period. And that's not, I don't literally mean looking. I'm out seeking and looking for, no, I'm waiting for my, as Shanette would say if she was on here, my Boaz, I'm waiting. I am waiting, and I will keep waiting until I know, and then it was like, how do you know when you're in love? Or, yeah, how do you know when you're in love and when that person is the one? I don't know. I do not know. When I find it, that I can answer that question. So, can you answer that question? How do you know when it's the one? But you're not married either, so.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Well, I think you know anything. I think you just know. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Like, I would like to think that it's like that person that you can't stop thinking about. Like,
you can't live without. You feel like it's somebody that you can't live without.
I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that I'm not looking for anybody. You know, I had people be like, "Oh, I'm looking at the grocery store. I'm not gonna forget when kids said that. She's looking at the grocery store, the gas station. I'm not looking. I think whoever I'm supposed to be with is gonna find me.
Yeah.
And I'm visible. I'm right here. But I'm not gonna get into them other questions because some of them was for Tony, who texted me at the end of the show. We will forgive Tony because Tony had to work,
right,
as he normally do. But he always gives us that hour. We appreciate you, Tony. So with that being said, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. If you have any comments as it relates to the mother and Precious, what's her name?
Monique.
That wasn't her name on Precious.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's the executive.
Yeah. The son says he wants nothing to do with her since she leaked those text messages.
Yeah, because that was too much.
Yeah,
she act like that was proven. It was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
They were all from 2021.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So leave her where she at.
Yeah.
Let I don't want to get spiritual up in there.
Yeah.
But let the Most High deal with her. That's all I'm saying. I would just leave it alone.
Okay, swing low, sweet chariot. Oh, I was going one of my old Negro spirituals.
I can't stand this light skinned guy. But listen, make sure y'all tune in each and every Thursday at 7. If you miss an episode, log on to ONFIRE-TV.com. Check it out there. If you would like to be a guest, shoot me an email to theswatradioshow@gmail.com or any of our social media, Swap Radio, my personal social media, Monica WLS and the number 2, as well as I'm same thing on TikTok. Let me get my TikTok out there.
TikTok.
Also, I'm on Facebook. Monica.
Why you say it like that? Now, also you catch me on Facebook too.
Yeah, because I'm a little with the Facebook, but people always ask my Facebook. So, I post my grandbaby, so I'll be trying to. It's weirdos out here.
Yeah.
So, honestly, my Facebook, it's really. I don't even have that many people. It's probably a little bit over.
Because you just like specific like family and close friends.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it a little personal. Yeah, and I'm not gonna create another one. I'm just not gonna do that. Just so that we could do this. I prefer Instagram and TikTok anyway. Right. But I'm also on Twitter. I just changed that to Swap Radio.
Twitter.
Well, whatever. X.
Okay.
That's what it is. That cake gets on my nerves sometimes. You want to give my people your information?
Yes, actually, I will do that. Of course, at the Diamond K Show, onfire-tv.com is what you said, and yeah, so you always be able to check out past episodes on onfire-tv.com. Also, as of tomorrow on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, you'll be able to catch past episodes of Swap Radio as well.
That's good to know.
That's good to know. Yes, djdiamondk@gmail.com. Oh, that was my DJ voice too.
It really was. It really was.
People like, yes, what are you looking for in a man? What did God came to you like that? Excuse me, lady. Yeah, you're a single lady. What are you looking for in a man? What have you talked to you like that? That's hilarious. Okay, you had to be there.
So I'm glad you said hilarious. Congrats to Jess Hilarious.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This one is real. This relationship is real.
Oh, you got jokes.
Some of them other relationships was kind of sketchy, dog.
I'm gonna see you right here. I'm gonna see you. But no, y'all, look, don't forget about the karaoke and crab feast. $85. All you can eat crabs and food, okay? BYOB, unlimited beer and soft drinks are included. But yes, BYOB, that'll be on May 11th on a Saturday from 4 to 8, Knights of Columbus on Hartford Road in Parkville. Real quick. I will run down the menu again, but I'm not. The flyer is posted. I'll post it on my social media. And I'm sure Diamond K got me. He's going to post it as well. Yeah. So we're going to get up out of here. And with that being said, as I always say, I need you guys to have a great weekend, even with the snow coming. Have an awesome weekend. And remember to walk by faith, not by sight. Peace.
Have a great weekend, dog.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American-owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.